Hi students, welcome back to your channel, that is Physics by Imagination. Dear students, we have completed all physics and chemistry chapters. So within 3 days we are going to learn all the biology chapters. So let us learn without wasting time. Life process. So life process is nothing but a organism which perform various actions. Means example we. So respiration, digestion, ingestion, nutrition, transportation, means we are going to do so many activities. Okay, so many process. So that is called life process. Means the essential process like respiration, digestion, nutrition, transportation. Okay, and this process is called life process. So by doing all this process, the animals or organisms will be fit and healthy. If there is a drawback, animal is going to be die. Now this is introduction part over. Nutrition and types of nutrition. So what is nutrition? So nutrition means the process of taking essential components like fatty acids, amino acids, protein into the body. That is called nutrition. We are going to take very wonderful amount of nutrients. Okay, this is the definition of nutrition. So types. Dear students, nutrition broadly classified into two types. One is autotrophic and second one is heterotrophic. So what is autotrophic? The food which prepared, means the mode of nutritions which do not depend upon other things, that is called autotrophic. And best example means plants. Best example means plants. In the plants, what is going to happen, children? Here there is a process is called photosynthesis. So when 6 times of carbon dioxide, 12 times of water in the presence of sunlight, that is under the presence of chlorophyll, it is a green pigment that converts into energy C6H12O6 plus 6 times of carbon dioxide plus 6 times of oxygen. So this is the equation for photosynthesis. Here what happens, children? So when sunlight falls on the leaf, there is a presence of chloroplast that is going to absorb energy. Okay, after this is first process, absorption of energy. Next, after absorption, that converts light energy into chemical process, that is from complex substances into simple substance, complex molecules into simple molecules. After that, there is a reduction in carbon dioxide. So reduction in carbon dioxide means what, children? Carbon dioxide is going to become outside. So this is the major things which we could find in the photosynthesis. Okay, so this is about photosynthesis. By using this process, the plants can prepare the food. So this is all about autotrophic nutrition. So heterotrophic nutrition, the mode of nutrition depends upon other bodies. Example, we, animals. Example, tiger attacks deer and eats. That is called heterotrophic nutrition. Dear children, this heterotrophic nutrition further classified into 3 types. That is holozoic. So now heterotrophic nutrition. So holozoic. Next, saprophytic, and third one is, that is parasitic. Let us understand very simple, parasitic. So holozoic means the process of taking solid food inside the body and converts complex molecules into simple molecules. Example, we, a man, animals are the best example for holozoic nutrition mode. We'll take the solid food, we'll take the important elements in the body. Saprophytic, the mode of nutrition present on the dead and decayed bodies, like fungi. Last but not least, parasitic, the mode of nutrition depends upon living organism. Dead bodies means saprophytic, living organism means that is parasitic, like tapeworm, roundworm, plasmodium. So these are the example for parasitic nutrition. So after this, let us understand that is holozoic nutrition in human beings. So that is called digestion. Children, digestion means whatever we take the food and what it is going to come input to output. After taking the food, we are going to consume energy, important components, and finally waste product will come outside. That is called digestion. So to remember this, we should remember that is ID. EDA. If you remember, we can remember. E stands for ingestion. D stands for digestion. A stands for absorption. And this A stands for assimilation. And this is egestion. So we'll understand one by one. So let us understand without wasting time. So what is first point? Very simple. We'll understand very. I have taken the food inside the body. First I should take the food inside the body. So that is taking food. So then what is going to happen, children? After taking the food, what is going to happen? In the mouth, there is a presence of salivary glands. There is a presence of different enzyme that is called amylase. So nearly 70% of the digestion will complete in the mouth itself. And here, these salivary glands, that is amylase, that is going to convert that is starch into energy. After chewing, we will chew the food. Okay, so chewed by teeth. Okay, tasted by teeth. That tasted by tongue. Chewed by teeth. Then salivary glands, amylase will be helping in the process of digestion. So now here, ingestion means what, children? The process of taking the food inside the body, that is called ingestion. Okay, and after this, it goes to esophagus. Children, in the esophagus, there is no presence of any enzymes. Then it reaches stomach. In stomach, we have three important components. One is, that is hydrochloric acid and pepsin, and that is mucus. The children, this peptins, what it will do? Okay, so here this is going to convert protein synthesis. Okay, so that converts complex molecules into simple molecules like lipase. Okay, so this is the pepsin converts protein synthesis, that is complex molecules into simple molecules. So hydrochloric acid, which helps in the digestion process and also kills an important which went along with the bacteria. So bacteria is very harmful to our body. So bacteria is there means such contamination of bacteria and all will be killed in the hydrochloric acid. Next, so here how much it is strong means if I put seizures, the seizures will be melted. Such a huge amount of concentration acid we could find in our stomach. So mucus. So here it is a protecting layer surrounding this hydrochloric acid. Okay, protecting layer surrounding this hydrochloric acid, mucus. So after this, which reaches small intestine. So in the small intestine, what is going to happen, children? So dear students, here there is a presence of special part, villi, finger-like structures, which is going to absorb the food. Here it is going to absorb essential carbohydrates, proteins, amino acids, etc., etc., by using villi. Okay, this is about small intestine. After this, it goes to liver. That is, there is a presence of bile juice. Bile juice. So here it is going to secrete. That is, we are going to find again two enzymes. That is trypsin and that is lipase. Trypsin and lipase. The children, here what is going to happen? In the small intestine, it has absorbed important components, proteins, carbohydrates, amino acids, etc., etc. Now trypsin, it converts proteins into peptones. Proteins into what, ma? Peptones. Here lipase, it converts, that is fats into. Okay, so here there is an important process that is called emulsification. So children, what is the meaning of emulsification? Emulsification means the process of converting complex globules, complex molecules into simple molecules. Complex globules into simple molecules with the liberation of energy, that is called emulsification. Okay, so it forms fats into useful products. So this all will take place in the small intestine and the liver, after which goes to, that is large intestine. Okay, large intestine. In the large intestine, what happens, children? Last but not least, it is going to absorb extra water, and the remaining food will be stored, and finally the unwanted substances, unwanted metals which comes to the outside, that is called, to the anus, that is called digestion. So by concluding this, we can tell that ingestion means the process of taking the food. Digestion means it is going to take the important components in our body. Absorption means going to absorb very nutritions like amino acids, fatty acids, proteins, etc., etc. And assimilation means the process of using energy for growth of the body. Egestion means the amount of removing the waste materials from the body, that is called egestion. Okay, so next, after understanding this, let us go for respiration. So are the same respiration and inhalation and exhalation? So respiration, children, before that I have forgotten about this. Here this is the stomata, means a small pores which are present in the leaves, that is called stomata. And here presence of different cells, guard cells. So guard cells means what? Helping like a guard, like security guard, like that. And these pores are going to help exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen. When carbon dioxide is not required, it is going to be closed. When carbon dioxide is going to be absorbed, means it is going to be opened. So this is all about guard cells. Opening means when it wants. Like when we feel hungry, we'll open the mouth and we'll keep the food. Like that, stomach is going to be opened. When we don't want food, means we'll close the mouth. Same thing, guard cells, when it doesn't want carbon dioxide or oxygen, it is going to be closed. So next, respiration. So what is respiration? The process of releasing energy from the body after taking the food, after taking the minerals, that is called respiration. The children, we have broadly classified into two types: aerobic respiration, anaerobic respiration. Let us understand aerobic respiration. The respiration process takes place in the presence of oxygen. Aerobic respiration, we are the best example for that. Anaerobic respiration, the respiration process which takes place in the absence of air, like bacteria fermentation and chemical decomposition process. This is anaerobic respiration. And here a very important point, this will take place in the mitochondria. Mitochondria. This will take place in the cytoplasma. So they may ask you children, cytoplasma. It releases less energy. It releases more energy. And here the end products in anaerobic respirations are, that is, alcohols. Alcohols. And here that is carbon dioxide and water. This is the major difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. After that, we'll go for a very important point, that is in detail about aerobic, anaerobic and lack of respirations. The children, here this is a process. This is called energy, which will take place in our cytoplasma. It is a fluid. Their digestion process will take place. So now, first what happens here, that is in the absence of oxygen. So pyruvate means, that is at some temperature the molecules are going to split, that is complex molecules into simple molecules. So in the presence of oxygen means aerobic respiration. In the absence of oxygen means that is going to call anaerobic respiration. Just we understood. Now here what is going to happen? This we can find in the yeast, that is bacteria and all. So it is going to release ethanol, carbon dioxide, energy. This is called ethanol. Remember children, they will ask you examples, these reactions in the exam. So here ethanol, carbon dioxide plus energy, that is in anaerobic respiration, in the absence of oxygen. Aerobic means what? Just carbon dioxide, water, energy. But in the lack of oxygen, in the case of muscles, what we can find children, there it is going to produce acetic acid and energy. This is all about respiration. And here a very important thing we should understand, that is inhalation, exhalation. So let us understand very fast. Inhalation. So when I inhale means what happens here? Lung size will be increased and this ribs will be moved up. Okay, then oxygen will go inside the body. Inhalation. Exhalation. This lung size will be decreased and gas will be exited outside from the lungs, and these limbs will be moved downwards. Upward means inhalation, downwards means exhalation. That's it. So later on we come to the point, that is transportation in plants and animals. So children, transportation means how can we transport essential components? That is, in the case of plants we can find xylem and phloem. So xylem is a water conductive tissue and phloem is that is food conductive tissue, that you should remember. And in the animals, through the heart. Okay, so by using double circulation, by using that we are going to, like, there is a presence of capillaries. Okay, so through heart we can find the transportation of blood and essential components in our body. So last but not least, that is digestion in amoeba. Digestion in amoeba. So children, very important, this is also comes under hologic nutrition. So we did not teach in that topic. So what happens here, imagine this is the amoeba, this marker. Imagination is very important. So it will take the food particles, solid food particles. It has absorbed energy. It has absorbed food. Then it is going to form food vacuole. It is going to form food vacuole. This is a unicellular organism. So then in the food vacuole, the digestion process will take place. Imagine here digestion process is taking place. Then it converts complex substances into simple substances in this cytoplasma. Then essential components will be absorbed by the amoeba. Then unwanted substances which comes top of the amoeba and which will be excreted outside. Okay, this is called digestion in food. Okay, so I hope you understood children about this. So next class we'll discuss about the second chapter, because in the radio syllabus in about art they have not given in detail. So account of crash course I explained these things. I hope you understood children. If you understand, please like it and share it. Thank you.